Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Hyperdrive Racing live stream. HDR is back for Season 4 on the F124 game. And here we are racing in D3. I'm back as a commentator. The league is back on the new game, ready to take on another season of racing. 12 drivers ready to compete today. And we've got some pretty quick drivers for D3. This is a pretty stacked D3 grid in terms of pace, in my opinion. Hassam also races D2. He is very, very quick. Angie as well. He will be one to watch out for. Nagrom is back. It's been a while. And let's see where his pace is at, because I haven't seen him in a while. Master Pilu is back, a Season 1 OG. He hasn't been here for a while, so I look forward to seeing how he'll do. And Lucky Lemon is back as well. I knew him to be pretty quick. He was in D2 at one point, so let's see if he still has got the skills. Now there's two cars leaving the pits. It's the Sauber of Lehman and not the new guy, but Dodger exiting the pits. Okay. Let's do this now. Wait, there might be an issue with the assist. Right. I'll pull up chat in a sec. Dodger weaving around, trying to get some temps on the tyres. Right. Hello, hello, hello. It is. Yeah, Hassan's in D3. Good luck with comms. Thank you. I saw it DMs as well. Dodger starts his lap. Hassan's racing 2 divs for Mercedes. That's why I value him so much. He was in D3 last season and he wasn't the quickest, but he was decently quick. He has been complaining about his pace on this game, which makes me a little worried for him, considering he is now my teammate at the regime. But let's see how your McLaren guy gets on. Dodger, the first man of HDR Season 4 to start a push lap. And so far, he has forgot to use his battery, so this is not a good start for him. Yeah, is he even burning? Like, okay, normally I'm meant to give D3 drivers a little leniency when they're driving because they're D3, but I think forgetting the battery is a bit of an oopsie there. Dodger can't get much pace out of the car so far. Let's go watch someone who's cooking a little better than him. Romelu Lukaku, because I'm not pronouncing Lecoq every single time. Or Lakaka. That one's better. It's part of the Lukaku meme. Either way, he's doing really good. Romelu Lukaku, says K5. Florian, is it me or is this almost a whole new D3 grid? It is, in a sense. Dodger sets a 23.8 and Lehman crossing the line. Lehman's a guy you'll recognise and he goes fastest with a 22.9. There's a lot of drivers from Season 1 and Season 2 that have returned. And then there's a couple new guys as well. So it's a nice mixture. Master Pilu up to P2. He's been racing since Season 1. He took a step back and now he's back again. Romelu up to the line. Romelu goes fastest by 0.6 of a second. And there is the McLaren pace that Ice Cream wants to see. It hasn't come from Dodger, but it has come from Romelu. There's a Red Bull crossing the line. Nope, it's an RB. Those colour codes are confusing as hell. Oliver goes P3. And now that is an RB. Nope, it's a Williams crossing the line. They made all the colours on the track map so similar. Angie on a perfect 22 flat. That is an amazing lap from Angie. and that puts him pole for the moment. Hessam is out on his outlap. JW Curtis is mid-lap. Oh, big slide from him. What the hell is Angie doing in D3? Didn't he win a D1 race? He got a podium, but he's slow. Trust me, he's slow. And then you guys are talking about Las Vegas Season 3. That's HDR's version of Abu Dhabi 2021 at this point. Because Mercedes were robbed. Absolutely robbed. I don't care what you say, Ice Cream, but in my biased opinion, as a Mercedes driver, we were robbed that day. JW Curtis takes the corners nice and flat. He uses a big lift here. But as long as you keep it on the track, keep it stable, and you'll get some good positions within Division 3. Out of the final corner, a solid run to the line. Don't run out of battery before you get there. He doesn't, but he goes P6. Only very, very slightly ahead of Dodger. So JW Curtis and Lem, I know, are very good friends. They were teammates last season, and now they're split by almost a second. Umka, he was one of the slower guys last season. He's now taken over team principal at Haas. It's been a tough time going for them with how many drivers left and how many newcomers they brought in very, very late. Umka around the final corner. Can he start bringing the good fortune to Haas? Straight away, up to the line. His battery use has been really inefficient, but he goes third fastest anyway. He had so much battery at the end of the lap, but it didn't matter. Umka has suddenly found a lot of pace on this new game. And Hessam is on his hot lap at Mercedes now. Let's see how he does this. He's very, very low on battery and out of the final corner now. He's trying to use every percent of the battery that he's got left. And Hessam goes up to P4. Decent showing from Hessam. Nagrom is invalid. He forgot the pit lane isn't there. Is that a McLaren that he might impede? No, he's invalid as well. So, oh, whoa, that got close between them. Looks like they don't know where the pit entry is. Lucky Lemon is on a lap, and so is Curtis. There's someone crossing the line. Oliver, yeah, goes 2/10 quicker. Nope, he's starting a lap. So who do you want to look at? Let's look at Lucky Lemon, because he hasn't set a time yet. Hey K5, if you want me to notice your spectate request, you pay for it like a good citizen. Lucky Lemon is doing an alright job so far at it. Lucky Lemon up to the line. What's the time? P4. Good stuff from him. Now, Oliver's on a lap, so nope, he's invalid, or he's just backed off into the gravel as well. So who is worth watching? Hessam is on an out lap. There's the Aston Martin of Master Pilu starting his lap. And we'll watch Hessam. Nope, he's boxing. Pilu, he's struggling a little bit on this lap. He's not really using the width of the track properly. He could push this Aston Martin way harder. The new pit lane made me shit myself, says Nagrom. Good citizen under the regime, says Ice Cream. Yeah, that was... Oh, Master Pilu's had a spin. Just teleported. That was weird. But he is now spun somehow. Is that Angie starting a lap? Yes it is. And can the pole man go even faster? Needs more girth, says Husky. Nice to see you here, Husky. Ice Cream would get lost in this field already at 20%. Hessam is dumb, says Hessam. Angie's Oh, Angi's got those lines perfect so far. This is very, very good from Angi, and he's going even quicker now, a tenth and a half faster in that Williams car, pushing it to the limits of the racetrack. Doing a good job so far. This is all practice for D2. Nagrom becomes the first man in HDR history to order a comms curse for himself. Alright, so Nagrom's in the pits. And when I think of Nagrom, I think of pace. I think of consistently fast pace. And I think he is totally up there to challenge Angi. He definitely will not invalidate his final hot lap and start from the back of the field. He'll totally be able to challenge Angi, no sarcasm. Angi is 3/10 up, but his battery management has been a little weird. So he could lose a lot on the run to the line. K5 saying, uncoms curse Nagrom. Sorry. So, how do I do that? Angi goes fastest, and now the gap is 6/10 to the rest of the field. I'd like to say that Nagrom talk shit about him. Okay, yeah, Nagrom's the worst driver ever. You know, in Season 1, he had like 6 incidents in one race, which is probably the most reported incidents any one driver's been involved in, like, ever. And Nagrom is also, like, really annoying as well. I don't know, he just is. Like, he's really slow as well. He couldn't even win in wheel-to-wheel Division 2, and that's a championship where the title was fought between Tuj and Jundi. And personally, I would want to beat those guys, Nagrom. So, yeah, that's my uncoms curse. There's yellow flags for Hassan, but he's just on an outlap. And Nagrom starts his flyer. I think the game's tweaking out. Oh my god. Epilepsy warning! Nagrom means no break in idiotish. Yeah. Let's see, will he use his brakes? He's actually using his brakes quite nicely. That wasn't that bad of an apex. It was alright. We'll watch this corner, and then I want to pan to Hessam's lap, because he is part of the regime, and therefore gets extra attention. Or Nagrom's having a lot of slides. He's not going to set a very good lap. And now we watch Hessam. I bet he misses last corner apex by a country mile. Now you make me want to go watch his last corner apex just to make sure. Where is he at? Nah, he's through the S's right now. And now Hessam going into turn 3. Looking pretty solid. And Hessam down to the hairpin. Now we'll pan back to Nagrom. And that last apex. He's absolutely nailed it, but he stutters on the exit. I bet he brakes in the triple right-hander. Somehow he took it flat, but he's only P10, and Nagrom is as slow as I remember. Now, watching Hessam now, he uses, let's see when he uses his battery. Deploys the overtake now, and he's 6/10 up, and now that is very competitive. That would put him on the front row for now. And Hessam doing a good job so far. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. And now into the final corner. Hessam misses the apex slightly, doesn't use the full exit, but up to the line. Where will he be? Oh, and he's onto the front row, and Angi has retired. Does he think he's safe on pole? Because I think Angi's in the pits, or I haven't seen any on-track retirements. So Angi has randomly just retired. Is he that confident that he's on pole? But Hessam is up to the front row, and that's more like the pace that I wanted to see. Lucky Lemon's 4.5 up. He could be in the fight, and he's up to P3. So that does put him right in the thick of it. Oliver is on a hot lap at the moment. New guy racing in HDR, and so he stuttered a bit. Is that him on his... Yeah, he's really stuttered. That can't be his representative lap. That can't be it. That ain't it. Yeah, that has to be out lap. Aston Martin is coming up to the line. That's to start the lap. Master Pilu's got the slowest time so far. And Dodger taking the corner nice and safely. Nagrom saying what a shit lap. You've got one more run to figure everything out. You need to bring back some of the pace you showed that made you get in. Dodger P10. And Nagrom wants a curse on Dodger. Where do you get all these points from even? Dodger, you really don't need to be cursed, but sure. So, I think Dodger will replicate his Las Vegas... No, don't comms curse Dodger. Oh, okay. It's been cancelled, Nagrom. Oh. Hey, K5. If you've got enough for the comms karaoke, then spectator driver, me on my whole hot lap. My timing is shit, lol. Well, now that you're here, Hessam, as your fake race engineer, I'd like to give you some tips. Actually, alright, basically, I think you just need to, I don't know, use more curb. Like, I don't know, just use more curb and don't use your battery too early, because you tried to use all of it. Look, Master Pilu emptied his battery before the line. You need to, when you cross the line, have 10% left, because after 10%, it burns really, really slowly. So just save a little bit of battery. And that will help. That's general advice for the whole field. Yes, Diamonds, keep distracting your driver so he doesn't make the line. Yes, great idea. Oh, wait, Hassam! No, wait, where were you supposed to leave the pit lane? Oh, come on, now he's got to absolutely send it. Oh, Nagrom wants to spectate for his whole hot lap. No, I meant Comms Karaoke, Looking at Me by Sabrina Carpenter is not a bad shout. Or Waterfall by Michael Schultz. Or anything by Michael Schultz, actually. Back to the Start's a good one. I'm just saying this so I don't get forced into 3 Britney Spears renditions by Flov again. Umka starts his final lap. Very nice on the entry, but 5th gear is not ideal for turn 1. 4th gear is ideal for turn 2. And Nagrom starts his lap, so we gotta respect his own wishes. Nagrom into turn 1, doesn't use the entry curb. He takes a very, very standard line through the first corner, which is alright if you're just driving, but it's not alright if you're trying to get off the back row of the grid. And so far Nagrom is not on course to do that as it stands. Nagrom is really, really afraid of these curbs. He's not using any of them so far. He needs to get that car all the way onto the curb if he wants any time. And he's 2/10 up at the moment, but I think that's a testament to how bad the bottom few laps are. All of these guys could be going way, way faster. And Romelu does go faster. He is only 400ths off that pole time set by Angie before he retired. Brother early apex to hairpin. Yeah. Nagrom's as washed as I remember. I'm so dumb, I'm so dumb. Oh no, Hessam is in the gravel. He's ruined it. He went in the gravel somehow, but he's still P3, so it's good. Hessam won't be challenging for pole position though. Nagrom won't be either, but let's see where he gets to. He can jump Master Pilu in my opinion. Out of the final corner, using up all the battery he can, empties it, he'll lose out to the line, and he's only P10. And JW Curtis is slightly up on his time. Umka is still P7, because that was not Umka, that was Roy, the newcomer, slotting himself up to P3 ahead of Hessam. That is a good showing by 2 newcomers, taking 2nd and 3rd on the grid. Hessam in 4th will have to sulk with only a P4 start when he could have been on pole, and Curtis is your final man crossing the line. P8 makes up a good few places with a good final lap, and that is qualifying done and dusted. Hessam and Romelu are not on laps, so this is your final grid order. Angie on pole position with Romelu on the front row and Roy de Boy on P3. Hessam is in 4th on the 2nd row of the grid. Lucky Lemon P5 followed by Lehman, Umka, Curtis, Master Pilu, Oliver, Nagrom and Dodger. That is a very, very poor way. Nagrom listens to Baby Shark. I can confirm he does listen to Baby Shark. Romelu, stop taking the piss, man. Please, just cross the line already. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh wait, now everyone can hear my mic, because the game doesn't mute you anymore. I can hear my own voice through Master Pilu's stream. Hello. And there is your final grid order for the race. Angie takes pole position by only 0.04 of a second. Romelu will start on the front row alongside him. Qatar has a medium length run down to the first corner, so it is possible for for P2 and P3 to make a jump on the pole man into turn 1. Hessam fourth will be a solid start from him, then Lucky Lemon, Lem, Umka, and the rest of the grid. Okay. Florian has redeemed Baby Shark. Nope, 1,000 miles. It's, sorry Nagrom, but, we have paying customers here, so, I'll just, okay. Where is it? Right, don't ready up, guys. Ready up in like 3 minutes. Nagrom will tell you. I'm baby shark do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark do baby shark. The guys like me shark do 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 mommy shark do 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 mommy shark do 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 mommy shark. Why am I like this? The shark do 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 daddy shark do 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 daddy shark do 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 daddy shark. I regret all my life choices. Oh my god. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark do 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 do. Grandma shark. That was horrifying. That was very, very horrifying. I prefer Death Star singing, not gonna lie. I don't think Death Star would even take that request. Mate, he would... There's no way he'd do that. The only stuff he does is white girl music. Like, if it's Taylor Swift, if it's Billie Eilish, he'll do it. Get well, Hassam. Get well soon, Hassam. Nagrom says, guys, I'm better in the race. That's what I always say after my Q1 eliminations. Except I actually back it up with podiums and stuff. K5 says, don't ready up. Diamonds are singing Baby Shark on stream. No. What have I done? That's going to be... one of the stuff that is now stuck to me for my whole life. Oh my god. Ice cream has been everywhere. Right, ready up in 1 minute. What? No! Nagrom. No. I should have said formation laps off. You are... do the first lap comms singing. But which... Wait, do the first lap comms singing. Wait, to any tune, and I just have to figure this out. Okay, so, okay. Alright. Get ready. 5 red lights. It is. Lights out and away we go. Angie gets ahead. He starts on pole. Romelu's alongside him. And Roy the boy is behind him. Down the inside into the first corner. Romelu stays ahead. Hessam's back in P4 and the Haas gets ahead. Lem still P5. And Curtis is up 2 places. Lucky Lemon's dropped down. And Master Pilu's up into 8th, yeah. Umka's down to 9th. And Dodger's up behind. No, I can't rhyme forever. Nagrom's at the back. After saying he's faster in the race. Oliver's just ahead of him. The newcomer's not doing very well. Angie continues to lead and Roy follows him very closely. McLaren's up in podium. Everyone's starting on mediums except Hessam, Lucky Lemon, Dodger and Oliver. That is all I'm doing for you, K5. The things... Wait, is Nagrom disconnected? If he is, I never... Huh. Wait, if Nagrom's disconnected, then who's hosting? Oh shit, this is not good. Angie continues to lead. K5, tell me when to unmute, and I think when you should, and that he said in D3 chat, my sister just turned my fucking Xbox off. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I am not I do not, how do you say this? I do not condone sibling violence. However, anyway, that's gonna get clipped, isn't it? Romelu's getting away from the field now. Hessam is sort of the cork in the bottle for the rest of the field behind him. He started on the hard tyres and he's losing a lot of ground to the cars in front of him. Now, if we look at everyone's steering wheel, we can see how much fuel they chose to start on. So, I'll take a look at everyone's steering wheel and list it off for you. So, Angie is on 1.4. Roy De Bois on 1.6. Romelu's really low. He's on plus 0.9. Plus 2.4 for Hessam, so he's taking it really, really generously. Lemon ahead of Hessam now, makes the overtake into turn 1, very, very easy move. Ice Cream says, Diamond's siblings violent is good as long as you're the eldest. Well, I'm the eldest, I have a younger brother, and guess what? I use that to my full advantage. Diamundo, check warnings please, I want to see who's on thin ice. Already. Romelu's on thin ice, he's already got 2 warnings. It's only been the first lap, but it looks like he's pushing like crazy to try stay with the field. And Hessam's just holding up a lot of cars here. But the hards will eventually come to you. And Angie's trying to save a ton of battery. And Roy De Bois is getting stuck right behind his gearbox. And Romelu now, he saved up all his battery. This is going to be a very, very interesting race strategically. Because Roy De Bois used up all of his battery trying to stay with him. Bro, it's D3, everyone's on thin ice. Diamond's my game broke. How did that work? Better in the race? I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure better in the race. It's not letting me take control. Can we restart? We can't restart for one driver, sorry. If it's like multiple, sorry. It's cruel, but we can't. Oh, they make contact on the straight. And Romelu is trying to get both of them, but he just holds back. Now, Grom, I'd suggest getting a sister that doesn't shut down your Xbox. Put her up for adoption, like ask your parents. Hessam staying with Lehman very well. Lehman can't get away from him, and that is going to be good news for Hessam. Nagrom has retired from the session. On the track, or... Nagrom, this is not good for the team, says Florian. I think that's a sister problem. Alweb won't be happy with your sister. She can't be more than like 10 years old, because there's no way you can just make You can't just shut down his Xbox like that. Now, Grom, I'm gonna say this again. No, I'm sorry. She's 12. She has to know better, mate. Come on. My brother was 12. My brother only turned 13 recently, but come on. He would have known better than to... He's never shut down my PS4 like that, so... She should know better. Romelu and Angie going side by side now. Angie's qualifying dominance isn't quite translating into the race, and Romelu is giving him a big headache into the first corner. Angie and Romelu are both matching each other on battery. Roiderboy on very, very thin ice with his track limits warning. And Lehman is being stalked by Hassam for the moment, and JW Curtis is in close attendance, so this is going to be very, very wild. Third into that corner is wild. Yeah, yeah, it is. English, please, brother. No hablo español. Florian says, I think with Nagrom, he's basically saying Nagrom's gonna get more penalty points than actual points. There's been drivers who've done that. Ice Cream can't move anymore. Wait, I know. Whoever chats first is gay. Callum West has been declared gay by Ice Cream. Callum. Ice Cream said whoever texts next is gay, and Callum West has texted, which thereby means, Callum, you have been assigned the role of gay. Roiderboy losing a lot of time, going too deep, and Romelu is now going to get the slipstream, and he looks like he's going to make the pass on Angie. This time he gets the move done, and this time he's up into first place, and now he controls this race until the next braking zone at turn 1. Callum West not happy with his conviction. Hassam has a 3-second pen, but he is ahead of Lehman, and JW Curtis can now see Lem right up there. Angie retakes the place immediately. I think Romelu tried to save his ERS and it didn't work, because now Angie is back up into first place. You have to be very, very careful with your braking. Make sure you don't run into the car ahead. This is especially difficult this game with how the ERS system works and how much of an overspeed you can get on the car ahead. It's very easy to just brake slightly too late and cause a little problem. I look away for 10 seconds and Hassam has a pen. Regime in the slums. I've heard it in the mud before, but in the slums is a new one. I might have to start using that for when Ferrari chokes. Charles Henry not racing for you guys today, and that's not a you problem, but you have a full 2 drivers in D2 and D1, so you better cook. Romelu Lecoq. Lakaka is 7/10 back, and Angie's burning, and he's not. He's taking it very, very calmly. And Hassam's trying to get within their DRS. The hard medium crossover is going to start in about 2 laps. Stein and Rise is crazy. Excellence is mad quick. Stein doesn't have the game yet, and Rise is lag spiking like crazy. And Excellence is washed. He's just, I don't know how to explain it. He's washed. He's not what he used to be. Dodger and Oliver battling for the wooden spoon at the moment. Or we could say that Nagrom's already claimed it by taking an early shower, made it to the checkered flag before everybody else, having DNF via his sister. Master Pilu is P9 at the moment, and Lucky Lemon is in P8, and Umka is in P7. Umka going a little slowly, and he's having to go defensive into this corner somehow. I don't even know what number that corner is, because I've never talked about it. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would have been turn 9, I think? Or turn 10, 11. Yeah, I don't even know the numbers anymore. And now let's pan over to the lead of the race, where Romelu is burning his battery. Angie's burning it too, but Angie's ran out, and Romelu's going to get the chance to take the lead on the Williams car. Goes around the outside, and Angie is forced to the inside. Can he keep the speed? And Angi's almost spun, and the Haas now gets through on him, and Angi's lost 2 places, but they are now in a ghost battle with each other, because the game is like that. The game be chilling, and now they're going 3 wide into the next corner, and Angi ghosts back into the lead. This is a mad, mad battle. Angi utilizing the ghost to his advantage. I think he's quite literally abused it, because they don't unghost until you get out of the car, except he deliberately didn't do that. So through goes Angi. K5 said the line before I could. Now let's get a few nice clip shots for the YouTube thumbnail. And K5, can you remember what lap this is, so I know where to find it afterwards? Oh wait, that's Stein's problem. You could just tell Stein, actually. Oh! They are almost killing each other, but that was a nice pick of the 3 of them there. Very, very nice pick there you can get. Alright, now let's pull up all the data. Umka's got more time pens as we do. McLaren went off. Nope, McLaren's on the track. He had a little oversteer. He had 2 warnings, frick. Okay, and now we're going to have 3 cars battling for the lead. Will this end in disaster? Looks like it isn't for the moment. And now they're going side by side by side. And are they going to get through alive? Yes, they are. And Angi's back in the lead. The 3 leaders are absolutely giving it all. And Hessam is still unable to get with the DRS. The medium hard crossover is now. And I saw Hessam go wide of the track limit, so the game would have penalised him for that. Umka is ahead of Lucky Lemon. It looks like everywhere you look there's battles going on. Only 12 drivers, so we've got the battles without the driving standards problems. I'd say that's a job well done. 6 seconds for Umka, 3 seconds for Dodger, and 3 seconds for Hassam at the moment. Bro, why are they almost killing my driver, says Ice Cream. Oh, the worst is yet to come, mate. They're all on the same strategy. This is a race-long battle. Also, your driver's about to run out of fuel. I'm sorry to tell you, but he is screwed. He's literally already yellow on fuel. You can see it. Because Lukaku can't score a goal. Yeah, he misses his target a lot. I saw his performances. I can't remember. I've just seen his open goal misses at the World Cup and stuff. And Umka spun. Umka spun around. I don't know what's happened to him, but he is no longer facing the right way. Was he spun by another car? I guess we'll find out afterwards. But Haas are in the mud. And McLaren's got a pen. Romelu into the lead. No, Angi sticks it on the inside. Now Romelu is going to glide around the outside. He's not going to do that. Hessam is now forcing himself into a battle for the podium. Because of that 3-second pen, he can definitely get Romelu, and he is going to get the overcut and the pressure tires on them. And now it's Lehman against Curtis, and that is going to be race long because they are inseparable. Can Lehman pull away? It doesn't look like it at the moment. Master Pilu is in a race with Lucky Lemon. The Dodger's in a race with Oliver, and Umka is in the pits. Is he here to retire or what? Or is he here to stop for new tyres? Because these hards aren't going to make it at this rate. Or they can, actually. But you have to be really smooth. Oh, he's on softs. And he's on a front wing change. Alright, so something has definitely gone on there. Yeah, soft tyres are not going to last like more than 6 laps. But we're about to find out how the softs perform in the race. So, Angi's on 87, 62, 41. ERS is much quicker to recover, but much quicker to use up now. Umka doing 19 laps, softs will deserve a legend role. If he does that, I think he deserves the championship. Roy De Boy into the pit lane to make the first stop, and he's going for the undercut on the 2 cars ahead of him. This is not the optimal lap to stop. It's about 2 laps away, but it's still a decent time to make a pit stop. Ice Cream got a puncture in Qatar after... Oh, wait, no. K5 got a puncture in Qatar, 18 laps on mediums. Well, wait, no, 16 laps. Well, yeah, but Umka's built different. And tyre management is way more key this year. You can save so much by being a good tyre manager. Romelu and Angi. Like, the difference between their tyres right now could be as high as 15%. Like, Angi could be on 60% and Romelu could be on 45% if they're polar opposites in tyre management. This game actually rewards good driving for once. Very, very intuitive. Now, is anyone going to respond to the undercut set down by Roiderboy? Because he is going to get the lead off of them if they don't respond. But undercut, overcut strategies, they're not too prevalent in this game because it's so easy to make overtakes. The DRS is quite powerful, the slipstream is quite powerful, the dirty air is quite weak. And Angie is holding up Romelu a lot, which is only going to strengthen the Roiderboy undercut. And the only way that could be ruined is if he catches up to Oliver. Now, are either of them going to respond? No, they're not. They're both carrying on. And Hessam is going to try, have a look at that McLaren, but he isn't going to make it. Bro went with -2 laps of fuel. I think he possibly did. And Romelu forces Angie into a defensive shape into turn 1. Angie's doing a George Russell style defense. He's defending thin air at the moment, and that is allowing them all to keep in the battle. Ice cream, I think that means you're a bad TP. He's got a point there. He's not giving his drivers strategies. Yeah? Fair point made by K5. Considering he was part of a winning outfit last season, then he would know what a good strategy looks like. Hassam in P3, and he's got the best tyres now. He's going to be quicker on those hards, and Roiderboy, he has to look after these tyres now, because everyone else is going to catch up to him. Bro, I need strats more than them. Well, Ice Cream, I think it's a very obvious strat to not start with -2 laps of fuel. Umka sets the fastest lap on softs, but he's basically out of the race now, so he's driving for 2 points. But he'll get 2 points for finishing, so not all is lost. Angie and Romelu, 1 and 2 at the moment. Romelu going for the lead of the race now. Angie tries to defend, but it's hopeless. And they're still carrying on. Hessam out of nowhere. Hessam for the double overtake. They make contact. They will bang. It's racing, but Romelu stays ahead. I'd say the move was fair. I'd say it could have been done clean, but, you know, incidents happen. And now Angie and Hessam are going side by side. This could end in disaster, and it doesn't. They both keep it clean. Hessam on up to 6 seconds of pens. He's a time penalty collector at the moment. 100% on Merc driver, says Ice Cream. Alright, let's see the pens. No bias. I mean, even I don't care who it's on, to be honest, because no way you can. Yeah, no, 100% on Nagrom. Yeah, that's much more. Yeah, he deserves a ban. Do we ban him and his sister, or just him? Because what if his sister hops on his Xbox? Stranger things have happened in the Nagrom household. Diamonds, if you want to ban Nagrom, you know what to do. I've done it once before. I know where the button is. And now into the pits, they both go together. And are we going to get a switch around in the pits? Let's see. No safety cars or VSCs just yet. And Romelu stops on his marks. Releasing a bit late. And Williams is he going to jump him? No, he doesn't. Actually, he gets out further ahead. There's a Aston Martin going slow. Roiderboy going side by side. And Roiderboy has got a chunky undercut there. And he has got past Oliver on the track. He might have lost time behind him. And now it is game on between Roiderboy and Romelu. Roiderboy is going to have much older tyres, but he has got a 3.3 second buffer to the next car, and they're going to need to fire up their tyres. But I think they are going to close that gap down pretty quickly because they have a lot of laps to do it. And from there, it's going to need a defensive masterclass. Maybe the way I defended Tom in Silverstone level of defense, if you want any chance of winning this race still. The one thing you have on your side is that you don't have a pen. Angie also doesn't have a pen though, but he has fallen out of DRS of Romelu, so there are pros and cons to weigh up here. Hessam now leads the race on his hard tyres, and he comes straight into the pits. Oh, 10 seconds. Hessam onto mediums, but it's too early. It's too early for the mediums, in my opinion. He has to manage them very, very well. The regime's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good, Brev. Diamonds are speechless. Bullshit, I've been talking this whole time. Oh, Haas going slow. It's Umka. And he's back up and running. Hessam, side by side with Oliver. Oh, that got very, very close between them. And Hessam only has 1 lap pressure tyres. He didn't carry that overcut for long enough. Oliver is really holding up these leaders right now because he's on the tyres he started on. And Hessam is now going to be stuck behind this slower car. Hessam is going to try a risky move. And he gets the risky move done. And Angie follows him straight through. And Oliver can't fight this one. The 3 race leaders have all got past. But that has released Roy de Boy somewhat. Now, the only thing left standing in his way is Dodger. Does Ice Cream want to pull off some devious strategies to try get Roy de Boy into the clutches of Romelu? Is Dodger going to maybe hold him up? Dodger can take those tyres. He wants to box on lap 17 ideally, so he can take these tyres even longer. Now, the question is, will he? I don't know. You're the TP. I feel like you could coordinate something. Like, Roy de Boy is catching up to Dodger, and Dodger might want to hold up the Haas to let Romelu into the battle. This is where we see the friendship and connection of the papaya. They don't have a connection. Dodger's in the pits. He did not help his teammate. And now the gap when Romelu crosses the line is going to be how much between them? Hessam now gets up into second place. Umka's left the session and he was hosting, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, contact, contact. Hessam and Angie making contact. That communicating with online services is scaring me. That lobby host could go to anyone. Hessam is 4.3 seconds to Roy, but he has got all these pens, and I think Roy's undercut might have just won him the race because the leaders have all held each other up. Mate, I don't care enough. I'm gonna go and look back at the result later. Alright. See ya, Ice Cream. I hope Merc scored no points, no hate. Dude, I did a very good job. Survived 15 laps. That's Umka on the HDR account. And what happened to you exactly? It's Umka on the HDR account, by the way. Why did you have a spin? Did you hit someone or what? What happened? It is Umka. Angie can't stay within DRS of Hessam. The mediums are quicker at the moment. And I feel like that communicating with online services banner is going to stay up for the entire race now. That's annoying. Angie's fallen out of DRS. And he hasn't got much battery. Hessam is pulling away from them. And depending on how much they battle. You're my fab driver, bro. You did nothing wrong. I am not using traction control. Oh, that's what happened. You spun. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, can you check if other McLaren driver is also minus 10 laps? This is the guy who's supposed to be minus 10 laps. And let me check. Oh, wait. If you check his steering wheel really, really closely, you'll have to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in. Not physically, because I can't actually make the stream zoom in. I can't read that. I think it says minus 0.87. So he's almost a lap down at the moment, if my reading is correct. I wouldn't trust it though. Hessam is getting closer to Roy, but with all those penalties, it's almost a lost cause. But, you know, you can fight for pride. You can fight to at least take the win on track to make up for the fact that you're not winning the race now. I became Nikita Mazepin. Mama Mazepin, I forgot the rest of the song. Hessam sets fastest lap. 24.262. You forgot to show the other McLaren driver, which was the whole purpose of my question, skull emoji. Dodger. Oh wait, Dodger's also under field. He's on minus 1.1 laps. Why are your drivers under fueling? Excuse me? Why are your drivers under fueling? What is going on in McLaren HQ? What is going on there? Why are both of your drivers under fueled? Well, this is going to be dramatic because now Angie is in the best position to win the race. Excellent. Ice cream melting in the heat of Qatar. That was the ice cream truck that came by an hour ago. They were less melted than ice cream. Esports driver, and he can't give his guys fuel tips. That's disappointing. And now I think the hards are starting to come into their own. No, Hessam's just... Use your battery! Why are you just charging? I hope 5 safety cars come out. I'm leaving. We've had a safety car VSC free race at the moment. Ice Cream, you did a very good job. Diamonds, if safety car comes out, please ping me in DM. Okay. Okay, will do. And Angie gets past Romelu. And who knows who's going to win. Because the gap now is 2.9 seconds. But it's Roy De Boy can actually win this still. 3 seconds is not a lot. It's not too bad. Oliver is P5, but he's got 3 seconds and he's fighting Lemon. Now let's check tyres. So Curtis is now disconnected from the battle with Lem, and Oliver is connected with the battle with Lem. Oliver's taken these tyres way too long. How is he still driving on the same tyres he started on? The season 1 OGs will get a 1-2. Roy will win. Thanks for crying. Who are the season 1 OGs? Master Pilu, Lucky Lemon, and... well... oh, Master Pilu and Lucky Lemon. Huh. I'm not sure. I think so. Romelu's got another track limits pen. He's up to 6 seconds now. But there's no threats from behind, so he can push like crazy. And he is pushing like crazy. He's going to get the DRS. He's going to get the slipstream. And he's going to make the pass. Angie is using all his battery to defend. Romelu will have to go aggressive if he wants to make a move into turn 1. Angie pulls the defense. And Romelu tries going around the outside, but there's no space for him. And tries to switcheroo on the exit. But Angie stays ahead. Actually, no, nothing against Master Pilu, lovely guy, but I don't want Flop to get constructors points. Well, do you want comms karaoke? It depends. Are you gonna pick a fun? Are you gonna pick a good song? And Hessam's in the battle for the lead at the moment, so Roy De Boy could not keep him back, and the gap is now 2.4 seconds between Hessam. With Hessam and Roy De Boy. No, Angie and Roy De Boy. The gap is down to 2.4 seconds. Nope, it's up again. And the gap keeps fluctuating as their battery strategies change up. Baby Shark is okay for you. I'm not doing it a second time. Nope. I lost my dignity the first time. I'm pretty sure my family wants to disown me after hearing that from the other side of the house. So, Roy De Boy has lost the lead, but Angie has a ton of time pen, so he needs to worry about Angie. Hessam, another time pen. Shocker. 19 seconds. This is not the Mercedes grind set. Well, nah, pick a different song, and also you have to pay for it. Also, no wait, you can't use the HDR account to pay for it. I said Hessam has a ton of time pens. I said Hessam has a ton of time pens. No wait, no. Hessam has a ton of time pens, so Roy De Boy has to only worry about Angie. K5 is ruthless with mistakes. Oliver is still on the tyres. What is he doing? Is he just drive till the tyres explode challenge? No, you can't use the HDR Twitch. It has unlimited points. Yeah, no, you can't use that. That's cheating. It's infinite points. That's not allowed. You have to use your own account. Otherwise, I will abuse you when you're comms. I will make you sing Baby Shark for the rest of your life the next time you comms. This goes both ways, mate. Why is Oliver still on the same tyres? Who hurt him? Hey, I sound threatening to Umka. Yay! Okay, okay, chill. Oh, I was maybe I should do like who's that? Liam Neeson, I think his name. I remember someone asked him to threaten him, and he's like, Matthew, I will kill you, Matthew, before this night is over. I will kill you, but before I kill you, I'm gonna torture you, stuff like that, and I'll torture you so hard you'll be praying for the sweet release of death. Eventually, I will give you that gift. But then, when you wake up in hell, you won't find peace. No, you'll find me, because I'm there, waiting for you again. And then the guy pees his pants. It was like some sort of comedy skit, I think. Hi, Umka. Now you can do it. JW Curtis is overtaken by Lucky Lemon. Oliver has finished his Drive to the Tires Explode challenge, and he gets on softs. Oh, I take off my headphones for 3 seconds, and what is this ritual I come back to? I was trying to sound threatening because Umka was scared. Hey, K5, if you... I don't know, if you do a comms curse, I'll threaten you instead. Because I don't have a scary threat button perk at the moment, but you can use something else if you want. I can... Hessam in the lead, and actually, he might still win the race, Roy the Boy might. Because Hessam's dragging him along with DRS at the moment, and Angie has Romelu problems behind him. I've spent like 4k channel points in this one stream. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. Romelu is almost out of fuel now. He has to be. He's on... Okay, I think he might be recovering his fuel though. I have 23.5k channel points. I need to introduce inflation. This is how inflation starts. No, my one restriction is I'm not doing the same song twice. May I choose one of the Maneskin songs? I've never heard of it, but I can give it a try. Pay for it, I'll pull it up and I'll try figure it out as I go. Gap down to 1.7 seconds between Angie and Hessam. Romelu struggling to stay within DRS. He has a lot of battery he could be using. Oliver gets past Master Pilu. And how long will his charge on the softs last for? What do I listen to usually? Okay. Okay. A lot of white girl music, actually. So that would be Ava Max, Dua Lipa, more recently Sabrina Carpenter. A few male artists like AJR, Michael Schultz, who else? Imagine Dragons, and then basically any F1 related song I know. So, a little more cultured than Death Star, who has spent about 2,000 minutes this week listening to Swift and only Swift. I've been looking at his Airbuds Spotify report and it is horrific. Hessam's in the lead, Roy the Boy's in second, and Angie is third, 1.2 seconds away from them. He is closing, and he could get his first race win here. He almost got his first race win, reserving in Division 1 because of Las Vegas, where me and K5 disconnected, and Ice Cream almost went into the runoff. Type in White Girl music and Diamond's playlist pop up. White Girl music. White Girl. Both my music and my type. If you know, you know. How many time pens does Romelu have? 6 seconds, but Lemon's too far back to take advantage. So, now Hessam's got 19 seconds. So, is that going to put him behind Lemon? Let me figure this out. Oh wait, no, there's an easier way. 18.8, so he's in a battle for this. 18.9. He could finish P4 here. That's ideally what he can get out of this race. Do you know Cold Heart by which artist? K5, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. Cold Heart, Dua Lipa. I think I've listened to it once or something, but I don't remember it. that I'd probably be familiar. Now, Hessam gets another pen, but I'd argue... Oh, Roiderboy is off! And he's reset to track. Caught in 4K, Ultra HD. Actually, it's only 1080p because my PS4 can't run 4K. But caught in 1080p, he reset to track. Anyone want to clip the crime? Angie's into the lead of the race now. And this race has turned very, very quickly. Oh, you had one rule, didn't break it, and found the pen. Alright, now I'll do K5's one, and then I'll do, okay. Alright, so, poop song. For family, when 2-year-olds are ready to. Alright, poop song. I feel it, I feel it. I know what to do when I'm about to poo. I go to the party, pull my underwear down, then I sit and wait, sit and wait, sit and wait till the poop plops down. Why is this a nursery rhyme? Who decided to wipe and wipe, then brown leaves town, then I wipe and wipe till brown leaves town. What? It down. Wait, wait, bye, poop. Bye, bye, poop.
Can I
Feel off my pants. Why is this such a good tutorial on how to poo? How'd Hessam get 22 seconds? Okay, okay, Cold Heart by Dua Lipa. Alright, Hessam is on a mad one. Angie has to have gotten a warning from that one. Alright, now, Cold Heart by Dua Lipa. Finally, that's mildly good. Alright. I might know this one. Okay. I'll pull it up and sing as many lyrics as I can figure out. Are the lyrics in the description? Yep. Oh, I think I know this one. I struggle with this one, but I know it. Elton John. I know this one, sort of. Let's see how this goes. Human sign. When things go wrong. When the scent of her lingers. And temptation strong. Cold, cold heart. Hardened by you. Something's just better, baby. Just passing through. No, 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 no. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. What is what I should have ever said? When I'm falling, but I can't didn't. Oh my god, they got the lyrics wrong in the description. Cold, cold heart, hardened by you. Something looks better, baby. Just passing through. No, 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 no. There you go. Not one of my favorites, but it's sort of chill. I think my favorite one from Dua Lipa, probably Illusion or Break My Heart. Those two are very good ones. Roy the Boy is side by side with Romelu. Two newcomers do battle. Haas v McLaren. Who's going to get the position here? Roy's got the high ground, but Romelu had the inside line. Now he doesn't. Now it's useless because Roy has got his whole car ahead of the McLaren. And the time pens swing in his favour anyway. Hessam with 22 seconds of pens now. Has he built the gap though to Lemon to make sure he stays ahead? We'll only find out at the checkered flag, but as it stands, he has not. He needs to find another 2 seconds or so. Your no-nos are great. I get lots of singing practice from you guys. Thank you. Some good, some horrific, but it all adds up in the end. Lucky Lemon and JW Curtis are now in battle. It looks like he's fallen off the battle for Lehman. Lehman is... he can get a podium here. because if he has a mighty final lap, he can close up to Romelu, and if he has a good final lap, oh, Hessam, you are taking the, oh my god, I've run out of vocabulary. What are you doing? How have you done this? You are taking the piss. Okay, right, let me see how much fuel he has left. He is on minus 0.3 on the final lap of the race. That's not going to end well for him. He is going into low fuel mode for sure. Hessam, what are you doing? How do you even do that? That has to be a HDR record for someone who finishes the race. No one's finished the race with more pens than this, surely. And if they have, then they had to have been a back marker at the back completely. JW Curtis has passed Lucky Lemon. He would have been passed thanks to the time penalty situation. Qatar being a track limits paradise. Low fuel mode is tragic. Dodger starting the final lap, and he's only got half a lap of fuel even. Not even got a whole lap. He's lifting off on the straights like crazy. Dodger's done for. Let's see when Romelu runs out of fuel. It's going to be any time now. There's no way he hangs on to the fuel. Idiot, or F1 Mad, they're saying, is the one that ran out of fuel. We're about to find out. Is he going to run out of fuel? I think he's hit it. No? He's hit it. That has to be low fuel mode. It is. It is. He's hit it. He's hit it. He's going slow. He's going slow. And Hessam crosses the line to win it on track. But with 25 seconds of pens, the real winner is Angie in the Williams. He wins the Qatar Grand Prix. And does Royder Boy get a podium? He gets ahead of Hessam. And Romelu is low fuel moding his way to the line. The fuel has screwed him over. And where is he going to end up now? Takes P4 just about. And Lemon gets a podium somehow. Lehman, by keeping it clean, has got himself a podium in the first race of the season. Lucky Lemon, will he jump up? No, he won't. In fact, he drops down because JW Curtis gets P6. Oliver is 21 seconds back. He's not going to benefit from anyone's pens. Dodger is also on low fuel mode. Dodger's going to get caught by Master Pilu. Both McLaren cars running out of fuel on the opening round of the Season 4. Ice Cream has a lot of work to do there, and I imagine the McLaren debrief is going to be something of a spectacle. Master Pilu flies by, and Dodger is going to end up with 3 points. Oh, God. This is tragic to watch. Sad to watch. Master Pilu takes P9, and Dodger takes P10. Congrats on the podium, man. You did it. You kept it clean while Hessam got 25 seconds of pens, and you got the podium out of that, so well done. Yeah, it was very close between you and Hessam for most of the race for if he could stay ahead of you with all those pens, but in the end he got another pen and then it became an easy one. Yeah, it's a testament to what can happen if you just drive as fast as you can, even if you don't think there's any opportunities. There's always a chance. 16. Yep. Angie's your race winner. Royder Boy P2, followed by Lehman, Hessam, Romelu, JW Curtis, then Lucky Lemon, Oliver, Master Pilu, Dodger, Umka, and Nagrom. And I said all that right before the screen cut away. Perfect timing. Now, I would say post-race interviews, but I've already kind of half given one. Alright. Oh yeah, Driver of the Day nominations. I gotta do that as well, so... Right, if anyone wants a post-race interview, I'll give it to them there. I'll leave this lobby. Diamonds, why do you instantly skip past the winner screen? Oh, as in the whole podium celebration thing? Because it's a little boring. Double McLaren low fuel is wild. Took a gamble but didn't work out, says Romelu. Alright, first guy in is Angie. Poleman, race winner. What a way to start off your D3 campaign.
Well, that went great. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. But you really had to work for it, didn't you? You were caught in battles for the entire way of the race. How many warnings did you end the race on? Because you didn't get any penalties, did you?
2 warnings for the whole race.
2 warnings, so right on the edge there. But you managed to get the win very nicely. And even though the track shows different, the gap in the end was 14.6 seconds to P2 with all those time pens. So technically a dominant win and perfect way to start off your season.
I must land me in big notes. We have talked about just trying to dominate, get the best team as possible, and well, we've worked for it. I don't know the constructor standings yet, but I hope we're leading.
I'll take a check, and you are, yeah, you're leading right now.
Let's go.
Alright. You've got Qatar tomorrow as well, because you also raised D2. That's going to be a much, much faster grid.
Yep.
Where do you think you can end up tomorrow? Another podium?
I don't know about podium. I will of course try get the best result as possible. But just get points. That's the goal. Just get points.
Alright. Good luck for tomorrow. See ya.
Yep.
Next up in the VC, Lem, who managed to turn a decent P6 quali into a podium by keeping it clean and benefiting off of the time pens that happened ahead, of which there was a lot. Hessam taking 25 seconds. Roy the Boy on 9 seconds, but couldn't get ahead of him. But he did get ahead of Romelu thanks to his last lap fuel disaster. Lemon, how was the race from your perspective?
It was pretty good. Like you said, I had a pretty, I guess I'll call it mediocre quali. I finished right in the middle. I think P6 out of 12 drivers, but I had some good battles with Curtis early on. I was able to shake him probably about 15 laps in. And it was a bit of a boring race, but I was keeping my eye, like you said, on those penalties in front of me. And at the end of the race, Romelu running out of gas and Hessam getting all those penalties worked out. I moved up an extra couple spots, and I finished with the podium, which I only got one all of last season, so I'm pretty hype about that. Yeah.
Yep. Great way to start things off. As I recall, you were in a battle with Lucky Lemon as well. How hard was it to get the move done on him? Because he's been here a while. He was here season 1, came back, and from what I remember, he was a very difficult driver to overtake. So how was it?
Yeah, Lemon was right in the pack with us as well. I think, again, the big difference there was I think he got a 3-second as well. So that was a big difference. But, yeah, another great driver. There's a lot of new drivers on the grid this year. Now a few moved up, a few aren't back, and we got a few new drivers here. So it's kind of cool to see new people on the grid. And I guess I'll find out who the competitors are. Today, Angie was definitely far and away the fastest. So clearly the one to watch, I think.
Yep. Next week we're staying in the Middle East, racing at Bahrain. A lot of low-speed corners there compared to the high-speed nature of... Alright, he's gone. See ya. That was abrupt. Right. That's me signing out for you there. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Hope you enjoyed today's race. And hope you like the result. Angie is your race winner, and I look at the incidents page right now, and guess what? There is absolutely nothing posted yet, so... And I didn't see a single incident, so, yep. And one final fun fact, K5 said, some said that this record was set in stone, but records were made to be broken, said Hassam, getting 25 seconds of time pens. Big Melt, happy here, because he got his Williams leading the championship. Alright, enjoy your night. Bye-bye. I need to stop being a waffler in interviews, honestly. I yap too much.